Hey. Hi, welcome folks, welcome back to the National Quiz Choice Online News, the 12 Days of Christmas Day 4. That's right, and we have Bruce on our show now and with Arjun. Bruce, take it away.
Arjun,
Alright.
always good to have someone to talk like you. Comics Underground, worked with Vicky. How's Comics Underground?
Cartoons Underground.
Cartoons Underground. Oh, I'm in a comic shop. That's why I'm looking at all the comics. I'm like, Cartoons Underground.
Cartoons Underground was awesome. I think this was their second year. I helped them out with it last year, and this year I was lucky enough to have one of my films featured during the festival.
Right.
Cartoons Underground is run by Vicky and Patrick.
Right.
Yeah, Vicky is awesome. She and Patrick came up with this idea, and it's basically her baby. And Patrick is the animator of Daria, and he's really famous. I was also lucky enough to have him as my teacher, in NYU, and he helped me out a lot. He taught me how to animate. He taught me everything from the basics to everything that goes into making an animated film.
Right.
And I was lucky, because the Cartoons Underground is unique.
Right.
Not a lot of festivals have
a lot of festivals there.
drink and watch system.
Yeah.
A lot of them are just sit down and look, and I think having a beer in your hand kind of makes it more awesome.
Right.
So it's new.
Beer always makes everything awesome.
That's true. So it was cool to have something like that happen here, and it was cool to be a part of it, and I consider myself very lucky.
Right, and were you drawn to cartoons when you were young?
I got a lot of flack from my parents initially, because, I mean, not flack as such, they were like, oh, you're growing old too for cartoons, and they realized that...
it could be a business.
No, they just realized that it's in my blood. I started making webcomics, and it took off after a while, and they realized that this is what this kid can do. He's not much of an engineer. And they were like super supportive, and they helped me they were okay with me doing whatever I wanted, and it worked out,
So you were an engineer before?
Yeah, I was an IT engineer, weirdly enough, but I spent more time playing music and making stuff.
But it's good it wasn't like a small transaction for you to change over, or was it a big transaction, like from engineer to cartoonist?
I was always more drawn towards the creative side of things. It helped to have a bit of an engineering background, but most of it, actually I think a lot of it is influence of Patrick Smith, that I started leaning more on the traditional side of animation. All the graphic novels and stuff are a big inspiration as well.
Right.
So I started trying to step away from digital, so engineering was... Yeah, I mean, it's awesome, but I just wasn't very good at it, I suppose. So I got into filmmaking.
Good. And filmmaking, how's it been going for you? Right?
It's awesome. I'm working on my second film right now.
What is it?
It's nowhere near complete. It's also hand run. It's called Worm, and it's still in the pre-production stage right now. I'm still storyboarding and getting my character designs right and stuff.
Cool.
Hopefully it'll be done by next year. I have to balance between work and this, so it's kind of a tough thing.
So look, in summary, like a sentence. Tell us about your new Worm. Is it called Worm?
Yeah, it's called Worm.
Just a little summary of what, not a spoiler, just a little summary of what we can expect.
Worm is about this little guy who's a worm. His name is Vermilion the Worm. And he sees birds fighting over who's going to eat him.
Yeah.
And he's quite sick of the bickering, let's just put it that way. And he's going to take things into his own hands. He's not sick of running from the birds, but he's sick of
whatever, just either one of you, hurry up.
Yeah, he's just bored. He's like a really bored guy. He's kind of like Brian, and it's
yeah. Did you hear the news?
Yeah, I did. I was actually quite upset.
Yeah.
It took me by surprise.
Nelson Mandela, right? Paul Walker, Brian,
It took me by surprise.
Yeah. It did.
He's such a good character.
And even in the animation roles and stuff like that, he really brought the audience together.
Yeah. He was Stewie's only friend, only real friend. So, and for me, I'm sorry, but Vinny just doesn't cut it for me.
That's true.
The new dog. He
doesn't cut it for you?
Nah, I mean, it's very hard to take over Brian's role.
It's very hard. It's like someone taking over.
And we've known the guy forever. So,
So you're in a comic shop. Ask Vicky the same thing. Ask everyone the same thing. favorite comic book character?
Oh,
and why?
Batman. Hands
That
down.
one?
Hands down.
Really?
Yeah, I've got like I've got tons of figurines. I have a Joker and a Batman poster hanging right over my bed. Yeah, it's he's a really. I think he's. I mean, I know most people say that they like Batman pretty much because he's the only guy who has no real superpowers and just does his own thing.
Right.
But that included, I think he's such a complex character. I think he's got one of the most screwed up backstories ever. I think it's quite fascinating how the character, how it builds up through time, and
like the parents dying and how he
the parents dying and how he took stuff into his own hands. And I mean, I've followed the character forever, ever since I was a kid, and I love it.
Yeah, and I always tell people like if you have a character in mind, don't stray away from that character. Just keep keep at it, and don't try to like I don't need a bit boring. I should read Superman now.
I'm not a big Superman.
Yeah, I'm not a big Superman fan. But I did like the movie. The movie is not so bad.
It's okay, yeah.
Not so bad.
I'm not gonna say much. I know there are a lot of Superman fans.
I know, yeah. But I always tell them, Superman, out.
Yeah, I was surprised. I didn't see any Superman stuff.
No, come on.
Oh yeah, there we go. I'm still gonna buy that though.
Alright, so what's happening in the future with you? What's in the pipeline? What are you thinking about?
Other than my film, I'm working as a director now in a production studio in Singapore called Big 3 Productions.
Okay.
It's my first time being exposed to live action as well as animation. It's quite interesting, and I'm learning new stuff every day.
That sounds good.
In the long run, I hope to make a film a year, but it's a little harder than I thought it would be, considering it's a little harder to maintain the balance between work and filmmaking.
Right.
If you're working.
Yeah.
So, but it's always fun to do, and my films are all hand-drawn. They're probably gonna all be hand-drawn, unless I choose to experiment later. Home is hand-drawn, just like my last film, Home was hand-drawn.
All right.
And let's see what happens.
Yeah, support him as much as you can. Support local talent. Support people in the arts in Singapore.
Yes.
Support as much as you can. Now, of course, this is their shirt.
Yes.
Cartoons Underground. Looks so good. I was just with Vicky just now, and it looks good, right? I mean, not me. The shirt. So we're gonna try this out here exclusively at Atom Comics, and guys, support as much as you can. And it's a mean T-shirt. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's really cool.
It's so awesome.
Now, 12 Days of Christmas are coming. Hopefully, this will be in the stores soon. Big Bang Theory is our main focus for 12 Days Christmas. They've done epic work for all the comic geeks, or even those that are not comic geeks. They became into comic culture.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Oh, I love Big Bang Theory.
yeah?
I catch every episode every week.
Favorite character besides Sheldon?
Besides Sheldon.
Besides Sheldon.
I'm a guy, so I'd probably go with Peggy. It's not hard.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you for coming so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for having us, and come back to Atom Comics.
Definitely.
Anytime, and support.
Support. We need food.
We need. That's what we call starving artists.
Yes. Thank you.